Hi there, my name's Scott McDonald, and today I'm going to teach you how to do a 360 drop-in on Trampwall. Before learning these, you should be very comfortable dropping in, running the wall, and doing full turns on both the face and the corner. As always, I recommend wearing wrestling shoes to protect your feet. You're going to start by standing on the edge of the wall. I like to hang my heels out over the edge, which feels like it minimizes the risk of catching my feet, but that's just personal preference. If you would rather start with your feet fully on top, you can absolutely do that too. When you're ready to go, initiate the jump by squatting while swinging your arms down and back, lean a little bit backward, then jump up and over the springs, lifting through your hip and shoulder. The idea is to stay close enough to anchor, push off, and build power during the descent. Make sure you're staying tight so your body twists as one solid unit, and keep your legs together to minimize the risk of catching them on the corner. I like to lift my trailing arm into the twist, which feels almost identical to the arm motion I use in a corner turn. That said, if it feels more natural, you can use whichever arm position you prefer, such as holding both overhead, wrapping them in like a gymnast, or leaving them both down by your hips like a trampolinist. Timed correctly, you should be at a quarter twist pretty much as soon as you get airborne, and around the halfway mark at the apex of your jump. As you come through the second half of the twist, tuck your legs slightly. This will allow you to stay close enough to get a good push off the wall without catching your feet on the ledge. In terms of visual reference points, you can spot the trampoline almost as soon as you've jumped, then keep watching it down your body until you have the wall back in sight. At this point, make sure to continue turning until your whole body is squared back up, then plant your foot and push off. Once you understand how 360 drop-ins work, breaking them down into drills is actually a very straightforward process. All you need to do is start with a simple backward drop, then incrementally add twists. I would recommend starting by adding a half twist, then adding another quarter to do a 270 drop-in. Once you can do that, it honestly feels easier and way more natural to just add the last quarter and do the full 360 drop-in. I would recommend trying these drills into the pit at first, either off of a level surface or a block. You also might want to jump slightly further out than necessary while you get comfortable with the mechanics, focusing on being patient, jumping upward during the takeoff, and staying aligned on a vertical axis. There are a few things that could potentially go wrong in a 360 drop-in, but pretty much all of them are caused by how you take off. If you jump straight up and stay fully extended during the last half of the twist, you could potentially catch your heels on top of the ledge and tip onto your neck. You could also wind up on your neck if you actively throw down into the trick instead of lifting up into it. On the other end of the spectrum, if you jump too far out, you might land with your head in the springs, and you definitely won't be able to anchor or push off the wall on the way down. Instead of going too close or too far, aim almost straight up over the springs into pretty much the same places you would be for a pop, and remember to tuck for extra clearance. If you're struggling to cleanly square back up at the end of the twist, or feel like you're coming in at a diagonal angle, there's a good chance you're not fully committing to your takeoff. Even though it's only a full turn, you still need to put in enough power to easily complete the twist and stay tight once you're in the air. Keep your legs together, commit to the twist, and try to consciously stay aligned on a vertical axis instead of pushing your hip and shoulder sideways during your takeoff. If you're experiencing any of these issues, I would just suggest matting the trampoline or foam pit and revisiting the drills until you're confident in your technique and placement. On that note, I'm going to wrap things up, but I hope this video gave you everything you need to learn 360 drop-ins. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in coaching or workshops, you can always message me on Instagram at Scott A. McDonald. And until next time, good luck, happy training, bye.